أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to Practical Tajweed for each letter. In our previous episodes, we looked at other letters. Let us look at Jiim and we follow the same order, same structure. We will start with the sukun position. What do we do with the sound? Do we flow it? Do we trap it? Do we bounce it? What do we do with the air? Do we flow it? Do we trap it? Is there any unique quality? Is it full mouth, empty mouth? Any unique quality? Any common mistake? So with the letter Jiim, aj, 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 haj, 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 aj. So try to feel it. Aj. Where is the letter Jiim coming from? And again, am I using my tongue? I mentioned before, use that approach. Am I using my tongue? If not, what else am I using to make this sound? If the answer is yes, I am touching my tongue, then which part of my tongue? Front, middle, back. Tongue is quite big, and it contains a large number of letters. Aj, aj. So actually, I am touching or using my middle part of the tongue. Aj, aj, and touching the upper palate. Middle part of the tongue, touching the upper palate. Aj, 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 haj, haj. Now let us look at the sound. What do we do with the sound? If I say aj, 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 and I'm going to use the same position, sukun position for all the letters so that we can see clearly all the qualities. Aj, 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 aj. So you can clearly see I'm bouncing the sound. Aj, aj. So letter Jiim is also a qalqala letter. Now, all those qualities, they have good names. They are formal names, official names, shidda, rakhawa, jahr, qalqala. But I am using a practical language, a practical approach so that we don't get lost with the Arabic names, but we can understand the application and we can apply it. So with the letter Jiim, aj is a qalqala letter. We are bouncing the sound, aj. And with the qalqala letter, with the bouncing letters, first we trap the sound, aj, and then we bounce out, aj. So actually two qualities coming together. And this is how 1780s qualities come together. When you break it down and you look at different angles, then you can see the building up of the qualities. So at the first instance, we'll say it's a qalqala, it's a bouncing letter, aj. If it is a bouncing letter, aj, what do we do with the air? Do we flow the air? Now, if I do the half of Jiim, aj, I'm trapping the sound, trapping the air. And then I bounce out the sound, but the air is trapped. And I mentioned before with the letter ba, that if it is a bouncing letter, we trap the sound first and then we bounce it out. The air is trapped. But when you open up the mouth for the bouncing out of the sound, then some air is coming out, 5%, 10%. We're not looking at 5%, 10% air. We want to look at the flow of the air, 80%, 90%. So there is no flow of the air when we pronounce letter ba. Letter ba, letter Jiim, both qalqala letters. Now, of course, letter Jiim also is an empty mouth letter. It is ja and it's not da. Ja, empty mouth, it is not a full mouth. These are again Tafkhim and Tarqiq, the sort of the Sifat names. But easy way to understand full mouth, empty mouth. So there is Jiim is a empty mouth letter. Common mistakes would be that when we are pronouncing, we are not bouncing. When we're reading the Quran, when the letter Jiim comes with sukun, we don't bounce. We don't apply the qalqala, the bouncing quality. I hope, inshallah, that Allah makes it easy for us and we can apply all the rules. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يتلونه حق تلاوته أولئك يؤمنون به ومن يكفر به فأولئك هم الخاسرون